Boom shakalaka, what's going on everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and I am joined today by Awanish Rajan, the CEO of idap.io. What's going on, Awanish?
Hi, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Crypto Love, for giving me this opportunity. And boom shakalaka boom, it's night time in India, it's good time, and it's a good time to speak to you. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Like the first thing you said was boom shakalaka, and that's wonderful. So we've got a lot to talk about because I got to tell, going through your project, there is a lot of information. You're doing a lot with this. So we'll get into that shortly. But before we do, just tell everyone a little bit about yourself. How did you get into blockchain and where did you come from?
So I'll just start from my beginning, from my school days. So I come from a small town, and it's in a small state of India called Bihar. So I come from Patna, and I did my schooling from Patna, and then I did my graduation from one of the top colleges of India, IIT Madras. So right now it's one of the best engineering college in India.
Nice.
And from my college days itself, I was interested into finance, economics, and financial history. So I would read a lot about the finance stuff and the economic history of the world, the monetary experiments of the ancient world, from Roman Empire to the Chinese and everything. And immediately after my graduation, I started trading into the US interest rate futures market. That's called US STRS, the interest rate trading. For example, the Fed increases the rates, right? The Fed sometimes increases or sometimes decreases. So you have a trading for that also. Like people trade whether the Fed will increase the rate or decrease the rate. So there's speculation on the Fed interest rate. So from 2006 to 2011, I traded into this market. Like I was a trader speculating whether the Fed will decrease the rates or increase the rates. So I was full time into this trading market when the financial crisis was happening of 2008, the Lehman bankruptcy, the Bear and Stearns bankruptcy, and when the Feds during that period, Fed decreased its interest rate from 5% to almost 0%. In fact, when it went for negative for some time, quantitative easing and all, monetary easing, everything. So I saw the monetary system firsthand, like how this Fed works and how they have this power to increase the supply as they wish, or the banking lobby is there, and everyone. I mean, according to the market expectations, you can change the monetary system, right? And I got introduced to Bitcoin in 2014. So first I thought, oh, it's just something digital money. What the hell is digital money? I didn't go into deep. And sometime around in 2015, I was just reading something about distributed systems and all, because being an engineer, I had this concept of, okay, what is distributed systems and all. And then suddenly I got linked with the Bitcoin. That basically this is distributed monetary system. So I was like, okay, so it's basically, the intersection of finance and the monetary system and the distributed system. Bitcoin is the intersection of monetary system and the distributed system. That got me into Bitcoin. From there, I was like, okay, this is my thing now. I mean, I need to go deep into it.
Wonderful. Yeah, sounds like you're set up for the perfect position for your project. So tell us about idap.io.
So, as a trader, I was trading into derivatives market for so long, and then I was shifted into crypto markets. So as a trader, it was in crypto markets, you were basically to the moon, 100x and 50x. Most of the people talk about 100x and 50x. But as a trader, when you want to trade as a professional trader, who is, he's not worried about 10x, 50x. He is worried about the chart. He needs to take his position immediately when he wants. He wants to exit when he wants immediately. So when I used to trade sometime as a trader, as a professional trader, that I had been in the financial market for last so many years, I used to face a lot of difficulty many times. Like when the markets are very volatile, suddenly there is $1,000 moves here and there. Most of these trading platforms, for example, I don't want to name them, but they stop taking orders. I mean, they'll say the server is down, it's overloaded. And the web interface, the interface is not trader friendly. So as a trader for so many years, I used to trade on the best trading platforms. For example, Trading Technologies is one of the best trading platforms right now in the world. So they charge almost $1,000, just to use the platform per month. If you want to trade through that platform, they charge that much money. So I had been used to trading in that kind of professional trading platform. And when I was trading into crypto markets, I felt the markets are so volatile and they're so good for a professional trader. But the trading systems and the products that's available in the derivatives ecosystem is not, up to the mark, because most of the crypto guys don't know about, what's available in the legacy financial system. They're just seeing what they can see, some crypto exchanges there. So I thought, why not bring the best for the crypto ecosystem, so that we can have more participants, more traders can come, and they don't need to be, feel that they're at the mercy of the trading system or the exchange, that it can hang sometime, it can, stop taking orders when you want to cut your loss or when you want to take your position. So from there I got this, whole plan last year. In fact, 2017 June, I had been planning to, design whole ecosystem for a crypto economy.
Yeah. Wonderful. And I mean, derivatives are an awesome market to target, because I sometimes show this illustration of the world's money, and like the amount of money in the world is so small compared with the amount of derivatives, which is 500 trillion to 1 point something quadrillion dollars just in derivatives.
Yes.
And that doesn't even take into account crypto derivatives yet.
It's very small. It's very tiny, because we have not got the, platform which can bring the institutional or the HNI traders. And they will always be skeptical about trading on the current crypto trading platforms, whether they will have the ease of exiting or entering the position at the right time. So that makes people skeptical to enter this market. And from that perspective, in fact, what you told, in the legacy system, the derivatives market is almost 80% of the total volume that's traded. For example, the stock exchange, just for example, the Indian stock exchange, almost 80% total traded volume is just derivatives. But in crypto, if you take the whole crypto market right now, the total daily volume is almost $20 to $25 billion. It keeps fluctuating, but I'm just guessing an average number. It's around $20 billion. And derivatives is just $2 to $3 billion. So derivatives is just 10%. The scope of derivatives market is basically 5x the scope of spot market that's happening. And to realize that potential, we need to bring the products as well as the system.
Yeah. So derivatives are going to be your kind of flagship product, and particularly spread. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So derivatives, our flagship is going to be the complete derivatives ecosystem, from futures outright to spreads to butterflies. So in layman terms, I will just talk about spreads and butterflies. So futures, I'll just take example of 3 futures contract. For example, say right now we are sitting in June. So we have June futures, July futures, and August futures. So you can trade June futures separately, you can trade July separately, you can trade August separately. Spreads will be June, July, July, August, and June, August. Right? You have 3 spreads. So you can trade also these 3 spreads separately. That will be quoted on our exchange as a product, trading product. Then there is butterfly. Butterfly is basically difference between the spreads. So we have 2 spreads, continuous spreads, June, July, and July, August. So the butterfly is the difference of July, August, and June, July. So that also will be traded on our exchange. And the reason why I'm bringing these products is because it will bring huge liquidity into the markets. Because these products will be very less volatile. So you can take big positions. In June, July, you can take big positions compared to, just trading in the outrights, June outrights. Because that it cannot deviate, it cannot deviate from $200 to $5,000.
Yeah. That's
so this, and butterfly also, that this butterfly will trade in a range of $50 to $100. So you can take big positions. So the bid offer spread, the bid offer quantities will increase. And because of the increase in bid offer quantities of butterflies and spreads, because of implied logic that I talked about, in fact, implied logic is basically the prices between futures, spreads, and butterfly are interlinked through implied logic, because they are part of the same contracts, right? June, July, and August. It's just the combination. Butterfly is combination of all 3. Spread is combination of just the 2. So when you have orders, huge number of orders in butterfly spreads, the implied logic will bring good amount of orders in June outrights also and the July outrights also. So those are linked. Basically, it's kind of, if somebody wants to go in deep, he can go and search the implied orders, how they are linked. So good liquidity in spread will bring liquidity in the futures market also.
Yeah.
And then you can trade, big amounts. I mean, you won't have a situation where a OKX trader got liquidated at 4,900 because, the system suddenly, they had a fall in the market. The market was trading at 7,000, but the trader got liquidated at 4,900.
Mm-hmm.
So those kind of situation won't happen when we have these prices are interlinked through everything. Yeah.
Wonderful. It's a great solution because we do have problems with liquidity in the markets, definitely.
Yeah.
And that'll help. And it's just, I mean, I've never traded derivatives, but it's just mind-opening to me that you can have this new form of money and then you can create a money off of that money and trade that. And then you can trade at something, a derivative of a derivative. It's just absolutely amazing to me.
But it's good for the markets. It's good for the participants. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So with this, with these derivatives that you're making, you're going to have your own platform with matching engines and everything like that. Is that available right now? Is that coming out soon? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, 100%. So basically, when I started this, the implied logic that I talked about is not yet integrated into our platform. So I am expecting the implied logic to come. We can show the market the implied orders, how it will work by the end of this month, or maybe before my pre-ICO starts, 25th of June. So in fact, I am targeting to show the demo of implied logic before the pre-ICO. Mm-hmm. So how this will work. So we are building our matching engine, which is capable of implied orders. We call it implied logic in matching engine for matching engine. So the implied logic will be integrated into the matching engine. We are having all that kind of things. Yeah. And our trading system is capable of everything, whatever we are, saying. It's not in there. We'll show it before, ICO and before the exchange goes live.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Some other things that I saw that I found were pretty interesting were the P2P lending and also the ICO venture fund.
Yeah, actually, I will tell you why. I mean, I thought of doing this because when many people say, why you have to do everything? And I said, okay. So the reason why I decided on bringing these two is P2P lending. As a derivatives platform, there is a lot of leverage trading on our platform. There's going to be a lot of leverage trading. I mean, people will have $10 and they can take positions worth $100 or $1,000. So when we have a leverage trading platform, there's a lot of scope for P2P lending. For example, right now we have P2P lending in Bitfinex and Poloniex. I mean, you can lend your coins that are sitting on the exchange, right, to people who are trading with leverage. Mm-hmm. So you get a daily interest rate, and the exchange manages the risk for the whole P2P lending, so that neither the guy who is lending will lose his money, and whatever he has lent and whatever interest rate he's supposed to get, he will get at the end of that tenure. So that risk management thing is from the exchange part. And as a derivatives, as a leverage trading platform, P2P lending is going to soar because that's the only medium where people can, invest their sitting funds, the Bitcoins or any coins that are just sitting out there in the exchange. In fact, I wouldn't say, yeah. So for that, the reason, we are bringing P2P lending. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the second part is the ICO venture fund. ICO venture fund, it came into my mind midway through the project that why I need to do ICO venture fund is because as of now, the ICO market is very crowded. Plus the good projects are being taken by the VCs initially. The normal retail guy is not able to, get into the projects early. He will get into, by the time he gets into the project is already giving 3x or 5x return to, the VCs who have been early backers. Mm-hmm. Or the big funds that are, backing the projects early. So the retail guy now he's being the last. And the whole concept of ICO in last 1 year has totally gone upside down. As an ICO, you're supposed to get the crowd involved and give them the benefit of investing early. Mm-hmm. But now the big funds have come and they grab the projects initially with big money. The valuation has become so high so that when retail investors enter the market in this project, he gets a very high valuation, and by the time it comes into the exchange, the return is very less. Mm-hmm. So from that perspective, I thought, why not as an exchange, we'll have this capacity to invest in a lot of projects early. So why not give those small retailers, small traders, and the small investors the opportunity to, become part of those project which we can back early.
Yeah, wonderful.
But small dollars, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those things sounded really interesting. I was going through your white paper, and there's just so many things that you have that you're doing. There's just like, oh my goodness. And obviously for me, since I haven't traded derivatives, the non-derivative things were things that caught my attention, but derivatives is going to be absolutely huge. Just curious, how does your platform differ from something like trading derivatives on BitMEX, Bitcoin futures or something like that?
So, okay, for example, on BitMEX, you have just a web app right now. I mean, you can just trade through the web app. If you have seen our website, we have a view demo section. So where I've shown the platform demo, how it will, you can install our trading interface on your desktop, and you can customize your desktop. I mean, you can choose whatever products you want to trade. For example, when you trade on the web interface, you can see only one product, the bids and offers, the trading of only one product at once. But with our trading interface, you can have, multiple products at the same time. You can see multiple products at that same time, and you can execute your orders in all those multiple products at the same time. In fact, I mean, you can see the trading ladder, the trading bid offers, and you can execute your orders just from the ladder itself. We have shown the point and click. You can just click near the bid and you get a buy. You can just click near the offer and you can get a sell order.
Yeah.
So I mean, it will be very easy
like
for
the traders tool.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So basically, we are making things easier for trader to manage, a lot of trading positions, to see at once a lot of trading products. Because when our exchange starts, you can trade futures, you can trade spreads, you can trade, butterfly, and you cannot just look at one product. You have to look at the whole, curve or the whole ecosystem, what's happening in the spreads, what's happening in the future, what's happening in the outrights, butterflies. You have to look at it once. Yeah. So
is this platform going to be available for free for people to use?
Yes, it's going to be available for free. Basically, it's going to be the idap desktop app, and it's going to be free, absolutely free for everyone. In fact, we are also having this simulated trading. It's not, we are not highlighting it that much, but we are going to have this simulated trading. You can install our app and you can trade with virtual money. The prices will be real, but the money with which you're trading is going to be virtual. So we are calling it our simulated trading system, where you can just to get the feel of the trading system as well as the product that you want to trade, to understand how it works, how to put orders, how to manage your risk and everything. So you can just get a feel as long as you want. You can just trade on the demo for some time and then you can switch to live.
Yeah, I saw that, and that looked awesome. That definitely perked my interest, because I was like, yeah, that's a wonderful way to for me to learn more about this and to see how I actually do before I put my own money on the line.
Yeah. In fact, when I started as a trader, I traded on simulator for almost 1 month.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. So the other thing that people want to know, so you have your pre-sale coming up. The tokens, this is awesome that you have with the tokens. So 0% trading fees for ICO participants who participate at a certain level, like that's incredible. And then then 50% discount for others, and then token burning. So tell us about that stuff.
Yeah, sure. So when I started investing into ICO, I always felt, in fact, my team, we discussed and we felt that as an ICO investor, if someone is investing in my project, basically he's my partner. He's believing in me, he's believing in my project, he's ready to, become part of my project very early. So he needs to have this extra advantage over, the customers or the users who come after the exchange is live, after the project is funded. So he needs to have that extra advantage. The people who are believing in us right now needs to have that extra advantage. So we decided to have a nominal amount of 20,000 tokens, which at ICO price, it's going to be worth around $600. So if somebody invests $600 right now in the ICO, they are going to have lifetime free trading on our platform.
That's huge.
So, we believe it because those ICO investors are the one who are making, who are going to make this project a success. So they deserve it. And that's why we thought. And also a lot of people question, if you offer them free, then, how will you make money? I said, if I offered free trading for our ICO investors, only, even if you calculate, maximum 10,000 people are going to, come in that category. So, and we are targeting millions of customers over a period of next 6 months. So if my few thousand of customers are getting free trading, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yeah.
And then the next part is the discount part.
Mm-hmm.
So next discount part comes, I just wanted to keep it simple, no complication in the utility. So just, after the exchange is live, if some new user join our platform, they can just have a normal, it's a normal utility, because that's the only way you can give advantage to people who want to use your tokens, so that you get a discount. And the next part is burning. Burning is, why burning? Because initially the supply is high, and our team tokens will be unlocked in next 2 years. Advisor tokens will be unlocked. So I want this supply and demand to be a balance, so that there's no sudden supply in the market. Even if you see my whole token ecosystem that we have created, the distribution, it's never going to be that suddenly there is a lot of supply in the market of idap tokens.
Mm-hmm.
It's always going to be very smooth in terms of supply.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Using simple economics to help maintain token prices. Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I think I've covered most of the stuff I got here. What have you got upcoming or on the roadmap, and then also anything else that I didn't touch on that you wanted to touch on?
In fact, I think we have touched almost everything. Almost everything. So our main USP is you are introducing the derivatives.
Mm-hmm.
We are coming up with the trading platform, our tokenomics, so that our ICO investors have this always extra added advantage every time whenever they are onto our platform, trading on our platform. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have touched almost everything. And just I wanted to disclose, we are going up with some big partnership. We are going to announce some big partnership.
Cool.
And, so should I announce? Okay, I can announce it here, right? So, we are actually going with a global partnership with investing.com.
Oh, awesome.
So, because as a financial guy, I looked at investing.com for a long time, and they also are very interested in our project. They like it. So it's kind of mutual that we could have a global partnership for the future as well, for the exchange and everything.
And that's going to be a lot of people that they're going to be able to bring in, because that's a big organization.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, any idea how many people they target, or how large their audience is?
So we have like almost 82 million visitors every month.
Yeah. That's something. Yeah, well, that's awesome. Congratulations on that partnership. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
And also we are actually looking at some partnership with some decentralized exchange for custodian of funds. And we will announce that in next few weeks or few days. It's not finalized yet. Yeah, but we are looking to collaborate with decentralized exchanges. Awesome. We can have some synergy with DEX. Yeah.
Perfect. So for anyone who wants to participate in your token sale, how do they find out more information, or how do they get involved?
So they can visit just idap.io, and they can join the Telegram. In fact, I am also available on Telegram. Someone can just ping on Telegram if he has any questions. We are always very transparent, and we are always very ready to answer everything from step 1 to step n. Anything. So we are very open, and we are very transparent.
Awesome. Well, you have a very impressive project. Very impressive project. And I thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to talk about it. Yeah. So cool. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you, Cryptolo, very much. In fact, I would like to, say thank you very much to, give me the opportunity to, talk to you. Boom shakalaka boom.
Boom shakalaka. Woo! Awesome.